Isabel wins!
Hey, what's up you guys? Bad Rob back again with another video. Today we're going to be looking at some matches of me playing Toon Link. I'm investigating some different characters other than Isabel, though I'm still playing some of those other characters. I'm just really interested in trying to improve my overall knowledge of different characters and playstyles that I like, and so that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to pause quickly just so we can get everything set up really fast. We're just going to hide this display so it's nice and easy and we can just, well, if we hide the display then we don't get to see percentages, do we? Or do we? No, we still get to see them. Okay, we're good. I'll be pausing in certain sections when a specific moment happens that I'd like to talk about. But one thing that I want to criticize about myself right here is I'm throwing out a lot of options right here at the beginning, when I really feel like I should be retreating, using projectiles. That right there, so I did a really bad cross-up. Can I go back? I wish you could go back a little bit, that'd be nice. But there was a cross-up that I missed right there. I tried, I like landed and did an up tilt, when I really should have tried to maybe nair and get behind them or something like that, just so they couldn't get an easy grab. I find that I don't do those cross-ups very well or very often, and that's something I totally should work on, because, I mean, he grabbed me, but in that situation, he could have up-B'd me. That's totally not good. So learning to cross-up more is probably beneficial to me. Getting back to the ledge right there. So this is a really important moment right here. So it's this moment that I knew that I fucked up. Because as you can see, I mean, it was pretty obvious. Like, he was charging a smash attack, and, you know, if you're charging a smash attack and you're going to whiff it, your best bet is probably to spot dodge rather than do a shield. Because I think people's most reaction is going to be to go for a grab. And that's certainly my reaction, is when they're going to mess a smash attack, I totally want to go in for a grab. So right here, and I'm pretty sure I played 2 games with this person, and so I'm pretty sure this wasn't the first time that we've had this sort of situation, and so I should have charged up a forward smash, I should have waited something out, and I should have waited for the spot dodge into a grab. There were a few options that I had there. This was not it, though. Anyways, let's see what happens. So yeah, I get thrown back off the stage, but I managed to get back on just fine. So right there, that was really good. I keep having moments where the boomerang gets behind him and then he pushes him into me, and I could get grabs off of those easily or different punishes, but I kind of just miss those ones. Right here, I'm just trying to be careful, because I know he's going to try to do his limit break, and so I'm just trying to be wary for it. I think that I was an advantage right there, and I should have gone to the edge and tried, because his up B recovery is really predictable. Now, I can't obviously down air to get him, but what I can do is I can set up in an edge guard situation. Instead, I kind of jumped in the air, I threw out a move. I think I should have ledge trapped him, maybe tried to 2-frame with a forward tilt or something like that, but I really kind of blew my advantage there for sure. So I'm just retreating and trying to get him back up in the air with boomerang. Right there, I probably could have done a grab instead. I'm not using bomb as much as I would like. So, I should have landed on the edge there because he was going to cover that return option for sure. And right there, there was another mixed cross-up. So I'm trying to use my projectiles in order to, and that's sort of the situation I'm talking about. I'm trying to use my projectiles in order to get through his I don't know if that's neutral B or side B, whatever that move is. I'm pretty sure it's neutral B. I'm trying to get past his neutral B, trying to get into him, but you saw there that I had another failed mixed cross-up. Jumped too high, landed right in front of him. However, my forward tilt, either it's the fact that it's Wi-Fi or lag, I was able to get my forward tilt out. I don't know if that's true, if I can land with like a forward air and then forward tilt in front of someone, and if that's safe on a shield. I imagine it's probably not. So right again there, I need to do another cross-up. But that's why I really love Toon Link's forward tilt, because it really shoots them out horizontally, and it's really favorable against enemies that have bad recovery. If it was Villager or if it was Isabel, it might not be the best because they can probably get back onto the stage, but against someone like Cloud, getting a forward tilt when they're off the stage, that is a death sentence, so that's something good to keep in mind. Alright. Throwing out some bombs, F it, why not, you know? Doesn't really do much for me. In fact, if anything, it gets me more punished than anything. Getting back onto the stage, I managed to not miss that time, but he could have easily done something there. So just trying to cover his landing options. I just was kind of misspaced a little bit, or else I would have gotten him right there. Not sure exactly what happened there. I hit him with a move, but I don't know what it was. But now I've got him off the stage, and that's where I want to keep him. And so that's why I'm trying to get these certain options out of him. I stepped away because I figured he was going to do an empowered B move or something like that. Now, if only... I had a feeling he was going to roll, and just because of the situation of I was really covering a lot of his options, getting back onto the stage, and it just seemed like a roll was reasonably going to come next. I just didn't do my due diligence and get it correctly. I should have been prepared with a smash attack. I should have turned around, grabbed. I just sort of fumbled that up there. So that's just something that comes with practice and just choosing not to mess that up anymore. But yeah, I was really proud with most of that situation though, up until that last part. Alright, so now we're coming in from a deficit. So that was just, you know, wacky bomb throw. Another wacky bomb throw. I'm still kind of getting used to those and trying not to, like, accidentally throw those into the ground. I'm trying to outspace him. I'm just trying to be... I just feel like he's got such strong close-range capabilities. I'm trying to outdo him there. But right there, and that's the situation I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to utilize more grabs right now. And he comes onto the stage, he whiffs that, and so I'm able to do that. And then that, unfortunately, was a misinput on my end. And then, hey, there's that situation. He misses. I don't know if that was an up tilt or an up smash, but he whiffed. And last time he did that, I was able to get that grab. But this time he was ready to do another spot dodge, and I should have figured he's probably going to try to spot dodge, so I should do something else. And so that's just, I should wait for it. But it's scary. I mean, like, it's not. I don't know if I would say it's 50-50, but like, it's scary because they could choose for whatever reason not to do it. You know, but it seems at this point it's this guy's habit, so you can probably safely do it. Anyway, so getting back onto the stage using an air. So just trying to outdistance. I was hoping to get like a jump or something out of him, and then that was a really bad spaced up B on the ground, but unfortunately he just ran into it, or fortunately, I guess for me, huh? So right there, bad smash attack that I was able to easily punish because it's long and it goes in two different directions, so I can punish him during the outward. And then that was just no good, falling right onto that, and falling right onto it again. I just am falling right onto him instead of maybe returning to the ledge or something like that, and there we go again. Another situation where he fumbles, I try to go for a grab, but he just spot dodges. This is really not good on my end. Like, it's that saying, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's really what it is. If you find that you're doing this to yourself, like, that is something you need to work on it, because this is a really obvious adaptation that I'm just not making, and that would have probably secured a win faster, more dominance, and just, I don't know, it just would have been cooler. Would have had to make them play a little bit harder, have to do something else, and that's cool. That's where you want to go with this. Alright, so managed to get back to the stage. He's trying to spike me downward and get me. He got me with one of those in the last game that we played. So right here, just continuing to... I mean, you know what? I feel it. Just continuing to sort of play very distant. I'm pulling out bombs now just to add a new element. I mean, he gets that. He gets his limit break, and I figure he's going to try to go for something. So right here, I'm trying to just cover his recovery options. Unfortunately, he does shield that, and he does hold shield for the majority of the time. Right there, I just outspace him on that. I try to, like, bait him to do something, and then, well, I mean, hey. And then you gotta give it back to him, right? So I can't pause anymore, but that's okay. So basically, what happened at the end there, like, I kind of feel like a big thing that, that happens with Toon Link, and maybe this is a misconception, and if it is, I think I would please implore you to tell me. It feels to me like you kind of just have to adapt to things like that. So like I had a split moment decision to make. Like, he got knocked back into me by my by my boomerang, and like I just had to do whatever it was that came to mind. Like there's multiple things that I could have done there, but that was a very specific situation that you really probably can't set up for reliably. But I just had to say to myself like, okay, forward smash, just do it, and hey, you know, it netted me the kill on that one. His misspacing and my quick thinking really got me that one. I think that the term is like it's like conversion into imagination or something like that, like combo into imagination. Oh, it's like you know, it's a move like boomerang into imagination or something like that. I feel like it's very true for Toon Link. And I feel like I could get more creative with some combos and stuff like that, but I feel like this is a really good example of that very last moment, because you know, you could have done a forward tilt, could have done a grab, could have done a forward smash, and that's exactly what I did. So that's kind of a good one, you know, having them get knocked back into you into like a grab at early percentages, or a forward tilt or an up tilt. You know, all those are all things that'd be good, or even an up B. Even that probably would have killed too if he would have fell back into me into like an up B situation. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the next game. So this is another Toon Link game, playing up against a Ness. We're just gonna pause for just a sec so I can hide this display. We can get right into it. All right, perfect. I'm actually very familiar with the Ness matchup. My boyfriend plays Ness and Lucas, and so I'm very familiar with playing these characters. And they're very up in the air. That's usually where they are. And I feel like, based off what I'm doing right now, one thing I'm not doing well is countering their air momentum. I need to be throwing boomerang down and up, or throwing boomerang up more, I feel like. So right here I'm just trying to sort of bait and punish, it looks like is what I was going for. And this was unfortunate because that was a really great like punish opportunity that I wasn't really able to capitalize on. Just kind of maintaining my ground, seeing what they're going to do, and kind of going from there. Right there I throw boomerang. Okay, now I'm in disadvantage. I use jump to get out of that situation. Probably not always the best idea versus Ness. Thankfully, boomerang right there kind of saves my life. So I'm just trying to cover their landing, stop them from being able to get back onto the stage. So my goal right there was, once they were off the stage, I know that they like to be kind of floaty and get back onto the stage in ways that aren't using their up B. And so really just covering their landings. I was staying roll distance away, and then when he air dodged into me, I was able to get a free forward smash, and then once he was trying to recover back to the stage, I was able to go off stage and secure the kill that way, just continuing to cover options. And I feel like that's the main theme for this game in particular, is just I feel like I cover recovery options really well, and I edge guard very good, and I feel like that's one of the things you really have to do with Toon Link. Or at least something that's good to do with Toon Link. You know what, it's good to do in general, I'll just say that. So I'm pulling out a bomb just to use it when I feel the time is right. I get something right there. I don't know why I didn't follow through with that. I totally had advantage right there, where I had him in an up tilt, and I could have, you know, I probably could have done a forward tilt after that, get him close to the stage, maybe do a dash attack. For some reason I walked away. I think that like it was a little blurry right there because of the bomb, so I think maybe that made me confused, and so I just decided not to follow through with that. But that was totally a misplay right there for sure. Alright, so he totally misses that down tilt, or that down air, and so I decide that I'm going to try to go for a grab on him. And then you cannot cross up against Toon Link, because I will just up B every time. So throwing a boomerang upwards in order to get that, and then that was kind of an awkward situation, but I'm basically just trying to cover his recovery from above stage, because that's what he's going for. Right there I managed to catch him with an up B, and then right there should have been a grab, not a forward tilt. That was just kind of silly play on my part. And then fortunately my up B was able to catch him, and then he just keeps misplacing himself, and so I'm really able to get these punishes. And then unfortunately my boomerang is able to push him far enough away where then an up B recovery is just not going to be good enough because he doesn't have double jump. Now, I'm not going to say that, like, that boomerang, like, I threw out that boomerang thinking, I hope that this hits him. Now, I'm not going to say that, like, I was super genius and was like, oh, I know that this is going to nail him, and it's going to make him not be able to recover. But sometimes you got to just do stuff like that, you know? Just thought I'd give it a shot. So just a little up tilt right there, as a treat. I don't really know why I nared right there. Probably not worthwhile. Don't do that ever. Like, using down tilt and having it get shielded on you is a really bad idea. Try not to do that. I do it way more than I should. I watched a lot of Debuzz playing Toon Link, and he basically never uses like down air. Like the only time I would say use down air is if consistently your opponent is going up to try to do an attack on you, and they're usually behind you. You can down tilt to teach them to not do that, so they won't try to do a follow-up or try to scare you if they're directly under you. So you can train them to not do it if you choose to do that. But that won't work every time. You do it like once or twice, and then after that, they're not going to do follow-ups like that. And then they'll just punish you for using down tilt. And it's a good way to get back down a stage very quickly, too, if you are in disadvantage, and so are they. Anyways. So right there, that was just really good covering of them of the ledge. I probably should have gone down a little bit more. It's just a tricky situation. So they like to avoid the ledge and try to just get back onto the stage, and I feel like it's super punishable. So right there, boomerang into grab to throw them off the stage. I probably could have followed up with something, but then again, boomerang into a grab. And now they're off the stage again, and this is where I'm going to shine in this situation, so I'm going to go low. Try it again. So yeah, so really I feel like the strengths of this matchup were just how I was able to keep them off the stage. And I feel like part of it is due to movement on their end. Like, I feel like they could have been schmoovin' a little bit more in the air. They probably could have tried some other recovery options. I'm not really sure. It's tricky. And I don't play Ness, so I don't have any major advice for that. But yeah. So I think those are the only games we're gonna review today. But thank you so much for checking out this video and watching, and hopefully you'll stick around for some more videos. We'll be doing some more Toon Link, a little bit of Wii Fit Trainer, a little bit of Isabelle every now and then. So thank you so much for watching.
Hi! Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you want to see more like it, check out the playlists above. And if you'd be so kind, consider hitting that subscribe button and maybe the like button too. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.